Meh. That should be one doe down to start the morning. Thought she was gonna get away for a sec. She set up. There's another one down here below. Meh, meh. That worked out about as good as I could ask for. I came in here this morning having 2 more doe tags to fill for this farm, so that's does number 4 and 5. I filled them by 7:30. The weather's just awesome. I think the reel feels like upper 30s. Really good cold front came through, so obviously these deer are moving well this morning. Buck pushing a couple does behind me. He's grunting a little bit. He went and worked a scrape, but the does I shot, I'm set up kind of this roadway, offer an easy shot, but both of them turned the corner to go up into the woods and end up shooting them almost in the exact same spot. My arrows are laying 2 or 3 feet apart from each other. There's another one coming right here. But I'm out of doe tags for now, on this farm anyways. heard the one fall up here, that second one. The first one shouldn't be too far. She ran back out on the little road, little dirt roadway. Just a cool setup. A lot of bedding in here. A lot of acorns. There's a ditch right here below me. The deer kind of work around. There's deer. I just heard a deer sneeze over here. Might sit for a little bit and just see what I can film. Second doe. I'd say she probably ran 70 yards up the hill. But really good blood trail on this one. It's kind of cool coming up in here, just reminiscing a little bit. I would say maybe 40 yards in this direction is where I killed my biggest deer ever a few years ago. Definitely a memorable hunt and a cool one to think back on and come back in here. Thought maybe she was gonna cut into that tall prairie, but looks like she's about to go in. Almost right where my other doe was. There you go. She did come back into the woods. Can't see my other doe, but she can't be far, 25-30 yards. Big old girl there. Well, just a fun morning in the tree. You get obviously that weather snap had the deer moving the entire time. Got to see some young bucks pushing does around. I think I probably could have shot 4 or 5 does had I had more tags. They just kept coming. So it was good to get the 5 out of the way, and now I gotta decide where to target some bucks. Again, weather, the time of the year, I love this last 10 days of October. I just gotta put a game plan together and hopefully have another good hunt this afternoon. Alright, here we go. All set up for the afternoon. It is a windy one, 30-mile-an-hour gust. Just holding on over here. Just hung this stand for tonight's hunt. Shot those 2 does this morning, got them taken care of. Came to this property to adjust some scrapes and cameras without any intention of hunting here this evening. And the plans of where I was going to hunt kind of changed, so I'm back here after going around messing with cameras and scrapes and stuff. So we'll see if I had an impact. Obviously I wasn't being the most careful, so blood on my boots and all that stuff. But what will be kind of cool is I have a scrape right here on this corner. I added some rut nuggets too, and that's right about the time that I like to use this right now. Usually give or take around the 25th of October, I'll start putting some of those in the scrapes. So this is maybe a touch on the early end, but if anything comes around that corner, it'll be cool to see if they catch a whiff of it and get their reaction. Bucks, like I said before, have definitely been active. The young bucks were active this morning. A lot of daylight movement yesterday. So we'll see if this wind shuts them down. I'm guessing it's going to be relatively late movement, even though it feels good temperature-wise. Just these high winds like this creates a lot of paranoia for the deer, so I expect we'll kind of lay low for the most part till close to dark, but you never know. It's overcast, so there's not much light anyways. A lot going on. Like I said, the wind. There's a combine running in this field up here picking beans. So it's kind of a noisy evening, but I love this setup. I'm right on a creek. I'd rather have more of a north wind, but I wanted to come see what this spot is like. A lot of good prairie bedding around here. Planned this food plot, kind of a last minute plot, really late, and it looks unreal for this little rain we had. It's maybe an eighth of an acre, but as you can tell, the brassicas are all really good size. Again, this was by far the latest plot I planted this year, and very little rain on it. I'm just wrapping up last night's hunt, getting finished with the edit, and figured I'd close it out. I actually had to stay in the tree quite a while after dark because that mature deer, he stood at the base of the tree for a long time, and then and actually started just working a bunch of scrapes. I thought when he first came out he was spooked. My wind was kind of blowing everywhere with those gusts, and he ended up coming right to the base of the tree, worked 3 different scrapes within yards of my tree. So even though I couldn't see him, as pitch black dark, it was cool just to hear him tearing stuff up. That's a really big bodied deer. I don't know if it came across in the video or not, but the body on that thing is huge. I'll show a trail cam video here that shows it off a little bit better, but he is an absolute tank, and it's cool anytime you're that close to a mature buck. It's just a cool experience. So good to see the first one of the year. This weather is awesome. As soon as I finish up this edit, get uploaded, I'm gonna head to the woods again. So it's definitely getting good. Hopefully you guys are getting a chance to get in a tree as well.